right, in lesson 5, we are going to learn how to create a customized workspace for use with our Cengage textbook. So we're going to be seeing how to work with the items under the view menu, as well as panels, which is this section of things over here to the right of your screen. So the first thing they're going to have us do is use our marquee selection tool, which is this one, and just draw a selection box. And then if you are a Mac user, you will have to set up this hide function. So if you're a Windows user, just do Control H, and you can see the selection goes away. Click Control H and it's back. And then if you want to deselect, you can do Control D, and your selection tool is now free again. Okay, so next part is going under the view menu and choosing Snap To, and we're going to click None, and then View, Show. We'll also select None, and then View, Show, and select Selection Edges, which I don't think is lit up at the moment because I don't have anything selected. So let's try this. So if I select, Control H to hide, View, Show, there it is, Selection Edges. So there are 2 ways to hide and show those. Then we're going to select the Move tool here, which you can see if you were auto select and your show transform controls are on, you get this like blue box with some options there, and they are having us click those off. So now it's just a regular selection box again. All right, and then we're going to reset our workspace. So go to Window, Workspace, and then Reset Essentials. And that'll return us to our default here. And our toolbar is back to being 1 column. So I'll use the little arrow there to make it 2 columns again. From the right side of the screen, click and drag the Learn panel by its name to the center window so that your screen matches. So I don't think that my Learn panel is open. You can open all panels under the Window menu. So go under Window, and I could just be blind, but I don't see the Learn panel. So I'm going to go to my little magnifying glass here. And I wonder if they've changed the name of Learn to Discover since the textbook has been published. So that might be what we are looking for. Okay. So click the small X in the upper right corner to close it. Remember, you can always go into this little magnifying glass there if you're looking for any sorts of panel. Oops. And you can open them through there. Okay. So using the same method, close the following adjustments, libraries, patterns, and gradients. So those are open. So we're just going to drag out adjustments. libraries, gradients, and patterns. So drag each and then click the little X, all right? So this closes those so that we don't see them anymore and they're not docked over here when you do this. Drag the color panel by its name towards the left side of the image, then drag the swatches panel by its name towards the center. So color, I don't have a whole lot of room, so try to fit those in there. So you can use your panels as floating panels when you're doing work if you would like. You can also redock them where they were or in this little row here if you would need to save some space. Okay. So we have our history panel to locate. And then I'm going to pull back swatches and I'm actually going to dock these two together. So if you see I hover over the bottom here, I can create like a little panel group and I can minimize it if I need it out of the way while I'm using it. And then I can also dock them back there together. All right. So then there's an image of what they look like when they're collapsed. And we are going to now save this as a customized workspace. So go under Window, Workspace, then we'll do New Workspace. We're going to call this Revealed Workspace in all caps. And then click Save. And then go back to Window, point to Workspace, where you can see the Revealed Workspace is now one of your options here. And if you're working and you move things around and it gets all, willy-nilly, whatnot, you can always just go back under Window, Workspace, and then reset whichever workspace you were working in, and it will take it back to the view that we just created. Okay, now let's go to lesson 6. All right, so we are going to be working in a different file, learning about grids, guides, rotating our canvas, etc. So navigate to your files and open P1-2. You can download that from your course, or if you have it already in a special place, then go ahead and open it from there. I don't have it, so here we go. Let's get it. Then we go under Content, and then Chapter 1, Lessons 1 through 6, P1-2. I click it, it downloads. And then I can just drag it into my folder. Okay. And I'm going to go through File, Open, and then navigate to the folder that I created for Photoshop files and open P1-2. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is save it as bird guides. So File, Save As, and in that same location, type, oh, my cats are on, bird guides. Save. All right, so click image on the menu bar, point to image rotation, click 90-degree clockwise. So image, image rotation, 90-degree clockwise. Click image on the menu, point to image rotation, and then click flip canvas horizontal. Image, image rotation, flip canvas horizontal. And then do a save. Not save as, just save. Okay, so now click image on the menu bar, then click canvas size. Image, canvas size. The canvas size dialog box opens showing the document is 7 by 10 inches. Now click cancel. If you do not see rulers along the canvas, enter Command R on a Mac or Control R on Windows so that your rulers are showing. So you can toggle those on and off with those keyboard shortcuts. And then double click the top edge ruler. And then I get this little, the preferences menu opens up where units and rulers. In the unit section, click the rulers list arrow to see a list of measurements available. You can set your rulers to pixels, inches, centimeters, millimeters, picos, points, or percent. Right-click the ruler to see a pop-up menu of the available measurements. Verify that inches is selected, and then click OK. So let's see, rulers type, or I'm sorry, right here is in inches. So that's all we need to be worried about for this, and then click OK. And then click View on the menu bar and click 100%. The view of the canvas changes to 100%. Okay, so View. And here we go, 100%. Oh, goodness. So there we go. Now, if you want, since we are working in smaller spaces, then I think the Cengage is giving us the luxury, assuming we have luxury of a larger space. If you want your artboard / canvas to fit in your screen, just do Control-0, and that'll take it back to a normal size. So click anywhere on the in the top ruler and begin dragging down to create a horizontal guide across the image. As you drag, window appears telling you in inches the position of the guide. Position the guide so that it's 5 inches from the top of the canvas. So we're going to move it down to about right here. So you can see the edges of the canvas artboard start at 0 here as well as here. So we're making a horizontal line, just clicking and dragging from the ruler down to the 5, and then releasing. All right, and then click anywhere from the left ruler, drag to the right to create a vertical guide. So we'll do take it to about the 4 and leave that there. It says 3.5 inches. Sorry, I jumped ahead. 3.5 or 4 are fine with me. Now press and hold Command on Mac or Control on Windows and the semicolon key to hide and show your guides. So Control, semicolon, the guides are gone, and then click it again and they're back. Now press and hold Command or Control and the apostrophe key to show the document grid. All right, so Control, apostrophe, and we have a grid. And then if I want it to go away, I'll just click it again. Now we are going to lock these guides so that if we were working, we wouldn't disturb them with anything we do. So under View, looking for Guides, then Lock Guides. Save your work and close Bird Guides. So you can go ahead and submit this as well as your red beak eagle for your first assignment.